Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Lance, Advanced Lance, coming at you with the first episode of this new channel, Advanced Lance. And today I'm gonna be talking about just me reflecting on 2019 and then offer you guys some encouraging words for 2020. This is gonna be our year, guys. So yeah, let's hop into this. I'm gonna read from what I wrote down. 2019 has pretty much came to pass, and I can finally say I'm happy with who I am. In the past, I was obsessed with omnipotence, for lack of a better phrase. I was trying to be the best at everything instead of focusing on being the best version of me. I can't remember what I was doing or where I heard this from, but I wanted to share these wise words with you. We spend the money we don't have on the things we don't need to impress the people we don't know. And that sums up a huge chunk of my life. For a while there, I was focusing so much energy on trying to be different that I almost ended up the exact same as the majority of us. I feel we devote so much time to getting the best results or the most money possible that we tarnish the relationships with our loved ones or people who helped us get to where we're at now. We must never forget the little people who supported us and helped us become successes. Because if there was no little people, then there would be no big stars. Now that I'm 25, I've gained a lot of perspective and even a little wisdom. And if you don't get anything else out of the words that comes out of my mouth, remember and hold true to what I will say now. Be happy with yourself. Be just as proud of your shortcomings and odd quirks as you are of your strengths and advantages. You can't be perfect and human at the same time. Perfection and humanity are like yin and yang. The richest of the rich, the purest of hearts, the smartest and most beautiful people all have things to work on and improve upon. That's one of the most beautiful things about life. We can always get better. But first, you have to accept yourself for where you're at now. Mansa Musa was one of the greatest men to ever live. He was an African emperor in the Mali Empire back in the 1300s. Historians estimate his wealth to be around $400 billion today. Yet he set out on a quest towards surrounding territories to spread knowledge and the arts to wherever he roamed. I shared that to let you know, even at the top, there's still more to do. Always strive to be a better person than you were yesterday, and don't feel ashamed to bask in the moment every now and then. If you accomplish something, be proud and keep the momentum going. If you messed up, learn from your mistakes and treat the skills and knowledge you picked up like tools that you added to the tool belt. Yeah. With that being said, I just want to let you guys know that it's okay to be accepting of where you're at now. Um, we always constantly strive for sometimes outrageous goals. I know a lot of us. I know me personally. I put so much pressure on myself to like be at the top of my game or be like ultra competitive with the next guy. You know, like I used to want to be a billionaire or there's just so many avenues I try to go down. Like where my discipline level and my work ethic, if I'm being honest with myself, didn't match up to where it needs to be because I just always ask myself like, is it really worth it? You know, it's like, let's say, because I used to rap, so if I was the biggest rapper in the world, would that make me happy, or would that just give the illusion to others out on the outside, like my fans, that I'm happy? Because I know a lot of people personally with a significant amount of money that don't have happiness. Money does not equate to happiness. It's about following your dreams. I spend a lot of time soul searching. You have to fulfill your passion. That's what should come first in your life. Don't be afraid to sacrifice monetary gain for spiritual fulfillment, because at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is if you're okay with yourself. You know, um, people will either try to pick you up or tear you down, but you have to be self motivated. That's one thing that my grandma always preaches to me. She's like, Lance, the reason why I do so much is because I'm self motivated. If I waited till somebody else would help me, sometimes things would never get done. That's words that are hold true to my heart. I'm working on that. Sometimes I don't feel like doing anything, and it's frustrating because there's so much that I want to do with my life. But I just had to sit back and say, you know what? I'm happy. If I die tomorrow, no, I know I'm going to heaven because I'm a great guy. Some things, sometimes it's not always about the materialism or like what you have that others don't. Because one person might have millions of dollars, a beautiful wife or husband, you know, expensive vacations every month, all the new technology, two kids, but they might not have that same support outside of that immediate family that you have from your family. One person, all they could do was hustling in the streets all their life. You know, it's a cold world. They didn't have like the same resources to education and financial stability that somebody from the suburbs might have. There's always like ebbs and flows and so many variables that can like let you think about how a person got to where they are at that point in their life. None of us are the same, but we're all similar in a lot of areas. At the end of the day, we all want the same things in life for the most part. And it's just like we want to be happy, we want to be loved, we want to be accepted, and we want to be able to pay our bills. So I'm just challenging you guys to think outside the box. 2019 has been a really good year for me. Like, I'll share some of my personal um goals that I crossed off the list. So I went to my first Ohio State football game. I'm a Buckeyes fan in football, and we killed Northwestern, so that was really cool. Like the vibes was crazy. And then I went to my first Kentucky Wildcats basketball game. Like just traveling, just because I live in Indianapolis, and just going to the surrounding states to get that college environment. Get your veins pumped up. It does you a lot of good because I was like, for a while, I never spent time on myself personally, like my own happiness. I was always giving and giving and giving and not receiving anything in return. And sometimes you just have to treat yourself. But I know 2020 is going to be my year. I'm not quite sure how that will materialize, or it's all about visualization. Like I'm the kind of guy that I come up with like a new idea or like a new product, like, or business plan, like every other day that I think can make me millions of dollars. But like as soon as I tell somebody, I'm like, yes, success. Don't have to follow through with it. So that's not good. But I just gotta stay humble, stay focused, and stay motivated. So yes, spin that Vince Lance. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything, be safe for the holidays. And if you don't celebrate anything, be safe for the holidays. Just be safe in this winter time. And I wish you a happy 2020. Stay warm, guys. And like, let's just spread positive vibes. All right, y'all. Advanced Lance out.